Viewers have been sending us videos and pictures of what we've been dealing with the last couple of weeks, as it's been much more active with hail, some stronger thunderstorms, some severe weather. Of course, last week we had 2 confirmed tornadoes. If you want to send us pictures, video of what's happening where you are, and you could do it safely, just go to kxan.com/report it. Let's take it outside right now to our Austonian weather camera, where the rain is picking up in downtown Austin from that cluster of storms I showed you just a few moments ago, moving from south to north, almost right along I-35. Rain still coming down heavily in the Georgetown area from our Ewald Kubota weather camera. Sometimes you could tell the intensity of the rain when you look at the street lights nearby, picking up on those big raindrops coming down. And we'll continue to deal with scattered strong storms in the metro. Nothing severe out there at this point. We're still watching our friends in northern Milam County, where we have a tornado warned storm for a Doppler radar indicated tornado, although the strongest rotation is still on the other side of the county line and not into Milam County. Still got to be weather aware in northern Milam County. Get ready to seek shelter should this storm start to make more of a right-hand turn. But for right now, the threat looks to be on the other side of the county line. Should the threat change, we'll certainly let you know if it starts to wobble eastward. The hail threat, though, is into Milam County, potentially up to 1.5 inches hail in diameter, moving into far northern sections of Milam County. Let me track some of the storms moving up 35 into Hayes County from San Marcos through Kyle and Buda. Heavy rain, occasional lightning, and it continues to push into Austin as well, where that rain is picking up, especially just south of downtown. In fact, in mere seconds, that rain will get even heavier downtown. Lost Creek, River Hills, over toward you and Bee Cave. That heavy rain is certainly a welcome thing, although there is the danger of the lightning, which is rather frequent, especially west of 35, closer to Hudson Bend, right on top of Lake Travis. And then through the Georgetown area, portions of Round Rock, Cedar Park, very heavy rain and incredibly frequent lightning here. There will also be a small hail and strong wind threat as this storm cluster continues to lift off to the north, and certainly some heavy rain coming out of that as well. Now, there is the end in sight for the heavier, more widespread rain, with sunshine coming out in portions of the hill country. We do anticipate that as we head into the afternoon, the bigger cluster of rain and storms will transition east of I-35. You can see what our computer models do here. Noon, scattered to numerous showers and storms still. And then we get past 1, 2 o'clock, and it really is an east of 35 thing. And then the storm chances continue to go down. But remember this, anything that develops this afternoon may still be strong or severe, even as the rain coverage drops for many areas to the west and the sun goes out. And there's still going to be a low-end severe weather risk into the early evening before quieter weather follows. From here on out, 70% of us getting additional rain and storms, mostly the eastern hill country through our eastern counties. Sun comes out, though, this afternoon, and we get into the mid-80s. Rain chances down to 10% tonight, mid-60s, and up to 87 here tomorrow. There's another chance of rain and storms later in the day. The severe weather risk tomorrow, much lower, and it's confined to our southeastern counties, a level 1 out of 5 severe weather risk here tomorrow. Here's a look at our first warning weather 7-day forecast. Those rain and storm chances continuing to drop as we head through the end of the week. Just a 20% rain chance Thursday. And then from Friday through the weekend into early next week, things looking dry, including for Mother's Day. We are getting some beneficial rain out of all these storms. With that, though, comes a flash flooding concern. Meteorologist Kristen Curry watching all of that for us.
Yeah, absolutely, Nick. I wanted to start first with the rainfall totals that we've seen since midnight. Now, obviously, these are preliminary as it's still raining. We can see that on radar, but just highlighting the fact that we've picked up in some parts of the hill country over 1 inch out towards San Saba and Gillespie County. Here in the Austin Metro, courtesy of what's moving through right now, we've seen over 2 inches there in western Travis County out towards Lake Travis, which we love to see. Even up towards Williamson County, over 1.5 inches. Lesser amounts right now in our eastern counties, but again, these storms are moving towards you, so we anticipate these numbers to climb. If you're wanting a more zoomed in look on kxan.com right now, under the weather tab, you'll see rainfall amounts. Click that and you can actually zoom into where you live to see what that 24-hour rainfall total looks like. Again, this is just since midnight. You got to factor in the rain we picked up yesterday, which was over 2 inches down there in southeast Travis County. We broke the daily record out at the airport. As far as the alerts go, no flash flood warnings as of now, but we do have a handful of flood advisories. That's this mint color you see here. Parts of Travis, Williamson County stretched out towards Blanco and Gillespie, and even San Saba as well. So this basically just says, hey, we've seen some heavy rain recently. There's still some rain falling in the area. So we want to be sure we're avoiding those low water crossings. That area that typically floods in the parking lot of your work probably has some ponding water. This is kind of the preliminary stage of, hey, there could be some localized spots of ponding, but it's not the full-blown flash flood warning yet. Hey, we've got a lot of weather still to go, so I want to draw your attention to the fact that we've got this really neat resource. It's not only the KXAN weather app, which you guys know about, right? Hopefully we all have that with the radar, the forecast, but also KXAN Plus. This is something you download onto your smart TV. That way, if you don't have cable, if you don't have satellite, as long as you have internet, you will get these weather updates. And that would be crucial during big storm days like now. So again, free download KXAN Plus. Look for that on your smart TV, Roku, YouTube. We've got you covered there. Will?